Listen, we got breaking news to discuss involving Anthony Davis. The Los Angeles Lakers' Jeanie Buss has spoken. We all know what's going on with Jeanie Buss. Jeanie Buss, the daughter of Dr. Buss. We all know what's going on with the Buss family. She came out and revealed why they made the decision to move on from Mr. Anthony Davis, the unibrow. Um, they were very frustrated with Mr. Anthony Davis. And, I just think they got a deal that they just couldn't refuse, and they were happily to include Mr. Anthony Davis in the proposal. We're gonna get all into it, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to Flight Sports for more news updates and more. Clearly, the Lakers are just on to greener pastures. They are full steam ahead, and it seemed like the opposite has occurred for the Dallas Mavericks. First things first, we want to shout out Kyrie Irving. It was a catastrophic ACL injury. But nonetheless, man, it seemed like everything that hit him like a ton of bricks. Now you have AD there. They're talking about shutting him down. I just think that's unacceptable. We're gonna get into that as well. I definitely don't like that. Um, I want to speak to what she said about this man. I'm gonna read these quotes. She said, "We have lost the last 3 years in a row to the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, and we really didn't have anything that was going to look different going into the playoffs again." Anthony Davis was complaining about where he was being played, and he wasn't happy. So I think this was a positive for both teams. So she revealed how he wasn't happy, playing out of position. We all know that Anthony Davis, similar to Carl Anthony Towns, they want to play the four, for whatever reason, even though clearly they're best suited in today's NBA as a five. And Jeanie Buss stated that she felt that he played better, he was best utilized at the center position. So clearly, it was a tug of war because you have an AD quietly going. AD don't want to bang. LeBron. The reason why he had to step on the floor more than I think he ever wanted to. I'm telling you, when he in Dallas now, expect him to sit out. I wouldn't be surprised if he shut it down. I don't understand why. You're supposed to be a superstar, come back and play. They have a decent, cast of characters they got over there. Just because Kyrie left, that doesn't warrant you to just punt on the whole entire season. I think that's just horrendous in itself, in my humble opinion. Uh, Jeanie Buss, man, give her credit. She pulled a Dr. Buss move when you bring in a Luka Doncic, setting up the future. Look right now, y'all. The Lakers are second in the Western Conference. They have the Denver Nuggets looking up at them. Um, to me personally, right now, the Lakers, they're the hottest team in basketball. And it seemed like they on a 7 game win streak. I don't know what's going on. Clearly, Luka Doncic has seemed like he revitalized LeBron. LeBron looked like he got a new, fresh energy. It almost makes me feel like something was going on with him and AD. I know they're never going to say it. I know this, who's to say that LeBron wasn't a little upset, that AD didn't want to play the five. I think it could have been a little tug of war. I think AD probably thought, you supposed to be building around me. I'm the youngest star here. LeBron, he coming up there in age, even though LeBron's still the man. No matter if he's 40, 41, he's still better than you. And the man is selling out tickets. He is the attraction. AD was, he was the other guy, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I think that, you know, Jeanie Buss was absolutely right. They never had plans for Anthony. We got to understand this is a legacy franchise, y'all. The AD was never going to be the guy to take LA to greener pastures. It seemed like when he first got to LA, it seemed like LeBron was going to usher him in to take over the franchise. AD is injury prone. Stars don't are not clamoring to play with AD. He's not going to be that magnet that's going to be needed in Los Angeles, like Luca. You got Luca Doncic, a point guard facilitator in Los Angeles. He's going to have people flocking to get to LA. AD, I don't think was a guy where you had other stars clamoring to get down there. So they were dealing with a lot of different things. And you got LeBron creeping up in age. The last thing the Lakers want is for LeBron to retire and they don't have an attraction, and who's to say AD don't have a catastrophic injury. We don't want to point that out. But you see, he just landed in Dallas and he was out. He didn't finish the game. So this is what we dealing with here. Now Dallas, man, like I said, they should be ashamed of themselves. That Luka trade looks horrible right now. You're gonna have all of the critics who didn't want the trade to happen in the first place. Now you're gonna see them all come out and just pile it on the Dallas Mavericks because that was an idiotic move to trade Luka Doncic. I don't care if he was having issues with weight, and I mean, listen, he's still young. Y'all was just in the finals. So I just think that was just a very bad look by the Dallas Mavericks to move on and to act like nothing would happen. This was some kind of basketball decision. It's bigger than that, and you don't move on from Luka Doncic if it's not bigger than that, and it clearly, it was. It's unfortunate that, it's come to this, but the Lakers, they're a better team without Anthony Davis. Point blank, period. No matter what you want to slice it, they are a better basketball team. Now, AD, you got Lively, you got all these other people there, Gafford, but at the end of the day, you in Dallas. You look, Kyrie just tore his ACL. Um, that's not good, especially for a team where to make this trade make sense, they have to win a title, at least one. They in order for this trade to be all right, we moved on from Luke. They have if they don't win a title, I just think that is a disaster. Let alone don't even reach the finals, and you're gonna have to deal with Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers in order to get there. So I hope AD comes back and try to salvage this season. Be a dog or they're gonna be moving on to something else. But Jeanie Buss was absolutely right, especially dealing with the Kobe's of the world and the Shaqs and LeBron, and you got to take the bull by the horn. As much as people want to talk about LeBron, he will grab the bull by the horn. He takes over the franchise. Some people don't like his selection or the way he carries it, but he's a guy that you could put the franchise in his hands and everybody gonna be all right. For AD, clearly that wasn't the case, but they do see that for Luka Doncic. Listen, man, Jeanie Buss has spoken. We broke it down. Let's get in the comment section. Let's get interactive. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is.